So it's really, it doesn't mind because it's not in the realm of a person. It's not a person. It's just this. It's not a man or a woman.
But the perception of the effortless space is influenced by the effort. That's why we've got religion. Right. That's why we've got Buddhism. This is the bridge that Alan keeps talking about.
Yeah, in a way, when it is seen from this, as it is from that effortless space or neutrality, but even the religion, it doesn't matter because religion itself, or different kinds of religions, they are just this neutrality, spaceless space appearing.
When it is seen from the effortless space. When it is not seen from the effortless space. Then the effort impacts. Or maybe it's all grace. Maybe it's all grace. Maybe it's random. I don't know.
Yeah, it's somehow in the story when this appears to be somebody who's living life, and then in the story it may seem as if it's not seen. You know, there may seem to be wrong or right in the story. Somebody looking, searching for the meaning of life, but that's too is just the totality also appearing as that. That's not to say that's as it is just something that is outside of this. It's not this. It's already this as it is. It's just this appearing as that as well. This is already what seems to be a passing and beyond.
It is already. But the perception of it. Anyway.
And there's no one to perceive. There's no one to perceive. And there's no one to recognize or to be enlightened. There's just this. You can say it's just perceiving, but there's no perceiver and nothing is being perceived. There's just seeing, there's no seer and nothing is seen. So it's like that.
Yeah.
It's already empty. It's already
This
empty.
reminds me of the story of the Krishnamurti guy. Yeah. Not Jay Krishnamurti, but the other Krishnamurti. I can't remember. I was telling you about who was old and dying, and everyone kept on saying, "You gotta teach us." It's like I'm just like you. No, you're not. You're so wise. Jesus was different. Buddha was different. And Kosi's different. Krishnamurti is different. On one level, there is no difference, but
Yeah,
the ability to perceive from the effortless appears to be an acquired skill.
yeah,
Blessing.
it's okay. You can go ahead.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah, this somehow expresses itself uh, according to that character, apparent character. You know, some it may express itself if that character is very, like aggressive. Somehow it may seem to be, even when the message is spoken, seem to. There's no one here. Oh. So this one is a little bit soft and polite, and
You are soft and polite. Very agreeable. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got so much energy. I've always had so much energy. And on some level, you know, intelligence and an odd sense of humor, you know, in a way that hurt a lot of people along the ways.
yeah,
But softness looks pretty good from where I'm sitting.
yeah, yeah. This doesn't mind because it's already everything. There's nobody to mind, and this doesn't say the other. This isn't talking to anybody because there is already nobody to talk to. There's just talking happening, listening happening, thinking happening. It's got nothing to do with anyone who's separate. It's just what appears to happen. It's just what seems to be happening. So even the sense of being somebody is just this nothing appearing as that. Somehow, when it's felt uh, that's what appears, or the sense of being somebody, when it's felt to be heavy, then there might be an investigation that as to what is it, who, or about the true identity of that sense, to find out who exactly that is. And that's what seems to be happening. It's just this also appearing as that. So even what seems to be the journey may seem to be enjoyed. The searching, investigation, sitting quietly, observing. That's too is also an expression of this. And this, as it is, can never be found because already there's no finder. There's just this. There's nobody to find this because there's just already this. This is whole and complete. It's not separate from itself. It's not separate that there may be somebody to look for it. Even that's what seems to be somebody looking for it is already everything appearing as that. So there's no separation. The searching is already happening from that space which is not searching. So the searching itself is already this appearing as searching. So if there's searching arising, then it may be uh, somehow investigated as to where is it arising from. So where it seems to be going, it's already where it's arising from. It's going nowhere.
I mean, this is the message that you came into Michael's group with that felt so radical to me. And, every it's there in others' writings as well, but it's always sort of parenthetical, you know. I think that was Buddha's first, observation was that, everyone was enlightened. But to take the striving out, to undercut the idea of striving totally and completely. There's no use in doing that. Was quite useful to me. It's just a matter of noticing and taking the time to notice. It's just practice. And that was a much deeper experience for me. You know, think about, it as some sort of athletic feat. It's kind of counterproductive.